Today we're going to talk about a marketing concept that is absolutely critical to your business, but that most recruiters do not understand in the slightest. Okay, so that sounds a bit dramatic, but I think that it's quite clearly the case. So let's talk about this concept, the unique selling proposition, or USP. So the selling proposition is pretty straightforward. A unique selling proposition refers to the unique benefit exhibited by a company's service, product, or brand that enables it to stand out from competitors. And if you think about it, it's pretty obvious why you need one. In a crowded market, especially one like recruiting, you need to give your clients a reason as to why they should choose you over the many other recruiters that are available. So one thing I do whenever I speak with a new lead is I ask them, what's your unique selling proposition? And I hear a lot of different answers. Unfortunately, none of them are ever good. So for example, I work 10 times harder than any recruiter out there. Or I have a special process that lets me find candidates faster. Or how about we have a combined 120 years of experience. And every time I hear one of these things, I just usually keep my thoughts to myself, but inside I'm absolutely groaning, thinking about how little these do to actually differentiate yourself. Let's go back to the definition, unique selling proposition. So first of all, none of these are unique. Unique means one of a kind. And obviously in recruiting, it is tough to be truly unique, but none of these even really come close. You work really hard. Well, lots of people work hard, or you have lots of experience. There's tons of businesses with experience, some with many more years of experience than you. You have a special process. Well, every business has a process, and it's pretty hard to, show anybody that your process is that much better than somebody else's. So, I wouldn't say any of these even come close on this dimension. And then the benefits. Remember, these can't just be unique ideas about your business. How do they benefit your customer? Well, you working really hard. There's no benefit to your customer stated there. You have a lot of experience. Again, I understand what the implied benefit is there, but it's not that clear. Even something like, we hire candidates faster. Of course, there is a benefit there, but without a lot of data and, a really convincing marketing presentation, it's going to be tough to convince anybody that that's true. So, all these ideas really fail on both accounts. And, let's talk about why a USP is so clearly important. Obviously you need to stand out, but why does standing out matter? Because you need to make the decisions easier for your leads. You basically, when you get yourself in front of a new lead, rather than having to try and go around in circles talking about fees and time to fill positions and your process, things that are just so hard to differentiate yourself on, you want to just make it such a quick decision for your lead to know, yes, this is the right person for me, or no, they're not. And that's where a USP really comes in. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples that I think really will help drive this home. So let's talk about these two businesses. These are two of our clients, and I'm highlighting them just because I think they really understand this concept well. So Amplio Recruiting, they probably are the only unique recruiting company that I'm aware of. They staff companies with the refugee workforce exclusively. Now that obviously helps them stand out. And think about this from the perspective of a potential lead. When I hear about Amplio, I have one of two thoughts. I really want to work with a refugee workforce. They're a group of people that I think could use our assistance, or I think are great people, or I think, nope, I would never work with refugees. That's not really a fit for my business. But right away, I'm making that decision easier. I know quickly, yes or no. And even if you go one step further, the USP has a great example of what the benefit is to you, right? This isn't a charity project to work with refugees. This is because refugees are dependable. And if you look through this website, you'll see lots of examples showing, bolstering that claim. So here's a truly great USP, and you can really imagine yourself being on the receiving end of this pitch and thinking yes or no quickly, easy decision. Now let's talk about market recruitment, because they're more of your traditional recruiting company, right? This is probably one that a lot of people watching this video could maybe understand a bit better, right? So here's their USP. recruitment agency obsessed with connecting ambitious B2B technology businesses with ROI marketers. So let's think about how niche this really is, right? So it's B2B, that's one level into the niche, right? B2B technology, okay, now we've gone even deeper, and there's still probably lots of B2B technology recruiters, but not as many as there would be, say, if you're just thinking about tech. But then they take it one step further, and this is where they really come up with a unique offering. They just connect B2B technology companies with marketers. That's it, nothing else. So if you're a B2B tech company and you hear this pitch and you're looking for a marketing director, market recruitment your company. If you're not looking for that, they're not the company. But either way, the decision is made quickly, and the decision in the favor of market recruitment will be made much more often than it would be in favor of, another technology company that's trying to, pitch themselves. So hopefully this makes it clear why a USP is so important. If you have any questions, please contact me at zach@talentheromedia.com or leave a comment below and I'd be happy to answer that. Thanks.